Hey, 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 Wheat Field. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome to the Wheat Field. This is your girl, Lati, favorite channeled messenger. We just gonna keep on claiming it. We just gonna keep on claiming it. Why not? It's me, and I could be what I want. So I just say I'm your favorite channeled messenger. I don't know if it's true or not, but if it's not, just don't tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? Just. Anywho, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I pray that you guys had a great, 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 great day yesterday, that you rested well, that everything turned out, pretty much okay. I mean, and if you're here, I say it was all good. It's all to the good, right? If you new here, welcome, 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 welcome to the Wheat Field. I am Lati. I am a channeled messenger with the Most High God, the source of all. Yes, using His infinite intelligence that created all of creation, moving through that force, that breath of life, yes, that animates all of us. And we sit around and chop it up, basically. That's what we do. We sit around and we chop it up because I am always seeking and talking with the Most High God, right? Yeah, we need a crystal on top of that deck. Yes, we do. We sit around and we talk with the Most High God, and we seek all the time because Source tells us to seek diligently. So we do. We on that Adam like walk. Real close and intimate. Adam, Eve. Whichever one you want to. What we was, back in the day, way back, we walked with the Father, like right here, right here, the Father's, boom, my ace, boom, coon, you know what I mean? So we rock like that, we walk and we talk all day long, we wake up and realize that the mind is animated and we give thanks, and then we go into a little meditation and get grounded and get rooted and sit and convene and thank you, for resurrecting us into this day. And we don't know what the day is going to hold, but we do know that we are here. So the uncertainty and the certainty has already met. And so therefore we are already recognizing the infinite intelligence that works just like that, just like that, you know what I mean? So when the infinite intelligence says that, yeah, I'm here, you here, we don't know what's going to happen. Or I know, the source knows, but we don't know. So we just going to have to lean into that faith and that trust. So today is one of them days, beloved. Like sometimes the Spirit will give me an inkling of what text to go to, what we probably going to be in the field of to talk about and discuss. But today we really don't know. It is truly uncertain about what it is that we going to be talking about on this here day. So if y'all can rock with your girl, sit around, hang out for a spell. And if by the end of this you show enough vibe, subscribe. If you care about what we talked about, share it out. You know what I mean? And again, you stay for the whole thing. You just set for the spell, hit that bell too. You can get notified the next time we put one of these things up. I'ma warn you, this is where testimony meets tarot. So we bring in all texts that we have in terms of reading and seeking to understand the Most High, and we marry that together along with, the lessons that nature and metaphysics teaches us, along with astrology, astronomy, all of those good things, physicality, the body. What is it that the body tells us? What does creation itself has to say about the attributes of the Most High God? And we marry all of those things because we believe that Source is everything. Again, if we believe that Source created all things and all things are of the Source, then the Source, using its infinite intelligence when it created it, left its word on everything. And we can see that attribute of the Source in whatever that thing is. My hair might be dripping a little bit. We did wash these locks this morning. So we got our little, you can see one of my heritages coming out. You know what I mean? Down in that lineage. We got all kinds of stuff going on in here. Anywho, this could be like cooking with cold Crisco. It really could. Like that old school stuff, you have to scoop out the container, and get that out, throw it in the pan so it can get warmed up. The Most High come in and put a little heat on it, you know what I mean? And then we sure enough get to cooking and dropping some nuggets up in there. So if you could stick around for that, if you still here with me, stick around and see how it fares out, because we really don't know what's going to happen. It's truly uncertain. So we got some texts, we got some cards, we got some crystals. We gonna bless the table, call in the Most High, so we can get it show enough cracking. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. We gonna get a sip first, cause it's early and I need that sip, okay? So if you got you a sip, go on and get a sip, take a sip. And if you like it so far, go ahead on and subscribe. If it's done hit you in the kingdom already and you resonate, go on and do it and join the wheat field. Come on in. Because guess what? We all call for good bread. You made for good bread. Yes, you are my wheat. So if you want to go ahead on and join, do that while we get this sip. All right. Mm, 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 mm. When I tell y'all, we be needing that sip, okay? We right here. This is one of my favorite texts. This is about Deepak Chopra. Deepak Chopra, yes. And it is called the Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. 7 spiritual laws of success. And today I'm right here in the introduction. Most High cracked this thing open. He said in the intro, we gonna let you know what it really is, okay? He says all of creation, everything that exists in the physical world is the result of the unmanifest transforming itself into the manifest. Everything that we behold comes from the unknown. That sounds good, right? Sounds pretty much like everything else we know, we done learned. All right, let's keep it going. Our physical body, this vessel, yes. The physical universe, anything and everything that we can perceive through the senses, those eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears, the skin, the touch, our emotions, yes. All of that is a transformation of the unmanifest, unknown, and invisible into the manifest, known, and visible. Any and everything that we can perceive through our senses is the transformation of the unmanifest, unknown, and invisible into the manifest, known, and visible. Ooh, Most High. We didn't stop and pray first. We said it, but we didn't do it, did we not? Let's go ahead on and take care of that. Y'all want to set for a spill? We're going to have to pray. It's going to take just about a minute, so just hold on there with me, okay? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you so much for my awareness, for my consciousness on this day. Thank you for resurrecting us into this day and giving us the opportunity to meet it, knowing that we will be faced with certainty and uncertainty. And as the Most High God is with us and feels us, lives and breathes in us, we know that we will be able to face anything that the day may bring, as long as we stay rooted and grounded in the source that feels us. Thank you so much. We come to you today looking for our connection, seeking revelation into your word, into the mysteries of life and who we are in you in us. Discovering the mysteries of our manifestation, this whole world, the unmanifest with the manifest, the whole, the complete, the all. And I look to convene with the all, being receiving of the information of the infinite intelligence contained in our collective intelligence. And I ask for my portion on this day, allowing me to have revealed onto me that which we seek. We ask that you give us messages, that you use everything in this space as your tool to allow me, your willing messenger, surrendered to do this work. The ability through you through me, the ability to give the message onto your wheat field as you would have it said. At this time, Holy Father, I ask that my will come in alignment with your will, yours and mine in alignment, in complete alignment. Thank you so much. And if we so be aligned and you say it is so and it shall be, please affirm that it shall be. And please seal it with your ashe. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, my wheat. We got to get that prayer in there. We need to make sure the Father is with us and that he has blessed this space, and that Father, would you also please seal this space so that no entity that has been condemned to this realm to roam to and fro can come against the message, distort, or disillusion it. me or the ones that you have sent this message to. Please hold us in your highest white light. Surround us in your protection and ensure that this message is protected, that this space is sealed. It is sealed according to your will. If it be so, so shall it be. Ashe. Thank you. Got to make sure we seal it. We prayed. We brought the Father. We in communion here, but we got to seal that thing. So anywho, yeah, this passage also tells us the source of creation is divinity or the spirit. The process of creation is divinity in motion or the mind. The object of creation is the physical universe, which includes the physical body. I'll read that one more time because I think that was pretty deep. I mean, it ain't one for we can't just run past that. No. The source of all creation is divinity. And speaking of that, I remembered. So yesterday I was trying to go back into a conversation about a beloved that left me a comment way early when we first got started with this thing. We only been doing this for about three and a half months or so, but it seemed like it's been a while. We done grew a lot. Thank you so much for being with me at this early stage of these messages and the channel growth. Thank you so much. But this honey gonna say, she said, you are gonna be held accountable for mixing. Yesterday I said religion and divinity, which wasn't right. It was tarot and divinity. I said, ooh. Now, we did, go through the Bible, and we talked about, certain passages where they talked about prophesiers and seers and people who convene with the Most High God and are able to guide the way. Like that's been a thing, like forever. That's not a new thing. And so I thought to myself, I said, well, this beloved must really not, be all the way down in the word. And sometimes people get nervous, right? They are unable to really reconcile that the Most High God is all things, like all things. And I thought it was really odd because I'm saying, like, if the Most High God is all things and creation itself is divinity, then how isn't all divinity mixed in with divinity? Like, because everything is divinity, because everything is called from the Most High God. But I do understand that a lot of people have not come into that awareness or acceptance, right? We like to separate the Most High as if the Most High is this or the Most High is that, or this is not of the Most High and that's not of the Most High. When the word, every word that I've read says that the Most High created all. It is the Father. It is the Creator itself using its infinite intelligence and force, the breath of life, to create all things. So how could I ever, beloved, I guess that's all everybody does is mix divinity with divinity. Would that not be right? And if I am being held accountable, I will hope that that's a good thing because the Most High God has called me to do this work. So yeah, I'm accountable for whatever, for it all. So am I? Yeah. I just thought it was super odd. We're going to get off of that and move on. But anywho, the source of creation is divinity. It is. So, yeah. And the process of creation is divinity in motion. So when we take this energy that we got stored up and you create something out, yeah, that's creativity. That's divinity in motion. Y'all want to see divinity in motion? You want to see the divine in motion? Get him on. Let's get it. That is the divine in motion. Did you just move? Did you breathe? Did you blink? Did you say, look? That's divinity in motion. Because you too, beloved, are divinity. You are the divine. Yes, you are. See, you know what? They separate the source like you're not source. You are. You are pixels of the source, Son of God. Yes, you are. And the kingdom of the Most High lives in you. It does. And you are connected directly to the source, to your Father. You are connected directly. You have a direct line to the source, to the Father. Like, did you know that you don't have to do, you don't have to wait on hold with nobody. Like, you don't have to call the operator to patch you in to the Most High. Like, you don't have to wait on hold. Like, you have a direct personal line to the Most High. You do. Direct to the Father. Father, woo, come on in and rustle your wheat field. Yes. Let them know that you are with them personally. You have a personal relationship with the Most High. You do. And you could tap into that at any time you want to. Like anytime. You could just wake up and be like, hey, Father, how you doing? We here today. Just, hey, Father, we ready to take a shower. What smell soap you want to use? Which one you want to smell like today? Hey, Father, we getting ready to make some breakfast. What you want to eat? What say you, Father? Hey, Father, we got these plans on the board and we don't know what's coming up, but I'm sure you're going to strengthen me and help me get through whatever it is that's uncertain in this day. Yes, Father said, know that you are directly connected to the Most High. Direct connection. Oh, yes. You don't need nothing between you and the Lord. The Lord said, I am God, and there is none else beside me. None. Ooh, yes. We was looking down in there yesterday into Kings yesterday. Yeah, we was looking at, what was it? We don't want to call it wrong. We wrote it on our notebook. Where's the book? It's on the other side of the room. It is. Anywho, we was reading down in there in Kings, and we jumped over into Exodus. Just reading what them old laws is, the old way that we keep getting reminders of. Because, like the last messenger who came to remind us of the old way and tell us that the kingdom is in the people, right? It's not in brick and mortar. It is not in the, all these other places. You can get the word from there, I'm sure. Your spirit will discern to you. But also that the Lord lives in the kingdom, and the kingdom is in the people. It is. So do you have a direct connection to the Father? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Because that messenger said, it is not I, it is the Father. Everything, all things on to the Father. All things on to the Father. Come on, let's jump into this thing. These three components of reality. Spirit, mind, and body, or the observer. The process of observing, because we can observe creation from this perspective in this physicality. Or the observer, the process of observing, and the observed are essentially the same thing. They all come from the same place, the field of pure potentiality, which is purely unmanifest. Yes. The physical laws of the universe are actually this whole process of divinity in motion, or consciousness in motion. When we understand these laws and apply them to our lives, anything we want can be created. Anything, beloved. Any and everything you want can be created when we apply these laws to our lives. Yeah. Anything we want can be created because the same laws that govern nature, that nature uses to create a forest or a galaxy or a star or a human body, can also bring about the fulfillment of our deepest desires. Now, let's go over the 7 laws of success and see how we can apply them to our lives. Spirit said we're not going to go through all the 7, but the first law is pure potentiality. We just going to name them. The first law is pure potentiality, that you are pure consciousness and that you can manifest anything that you want. That creation itself is pure potential. And anything that the source wants to create or wants to be, it can. And it is. It is all. All things is the source. Because in every bit of it is just potential. And we have the ability to create potential. The potential that's within us, we can manifest it. Whatever you think of, whatever you intend and desire, you have the ability to pull out of you, to manifest. The law of giving. Giving and receiving is a natural law of nature. We give back to nature, we give back to the plane simply by existing, by just being. Are we already engulfed in the law of giving and receiving? Now, when we exhale carbon, we give creation onto it ourselves so that creation can continue. And when we breathe in, we receive creation so that we may be continued in creation. We exist together in the flow of giving and receiving. Now, we can deepen that by how much we give beyond the basics, right? And whether or not you are hoarding and receiving more than you are giving, are you in balance? The law of karma or cause and effect is predicated on whether or not you are in balance. If you are not giving and receiving in a balance, then the causes and effects of that will be felt and seen in your life. It will manifest itself in your life. It will. And the law of least effort says that nature and you yourself as a piece of creation are endowed with the word, the source of the Lord, that says you know the way to go. You already know how to be great. You were given a spirit of counsel that guides you. And in that spirit of counsel, it lets you know the natural, most optimal way to extend and expend your energy for preservation of self. Because the source is interested in preserving itself. And if you are a piece of source, then your body, your physicality is already built with that design in there to maximize its productivity in the most efficient way. So, beloved, the grass doesn't try to grow. It just grows. It knows how to use the powers of photosynthesis. It knows how to bring in the elements of its surroundings so that it can use all of the pieces that it needs in order to be optimally productive, to grow, to seed itself for further generations. The seasons know when to change. The earth knows when to rest. It knows. Just as you know, you have inklings and you have that nudging that comes from the kingdom that says, oh, don't do that. Don't go there. Don't do that. Just do it this way, or pull back, fall back, or now it's time to push forward. Your body knows and it speaks to you. That spirit of counsel speaks to you. Yes. The law of intention and desire. What are we intending and what do we desire? It comes from the Most High God. It does. Your intentions do. They are inspired from something. Oftentimes, well, it's from the Most High God, but sometimes we get inspired from covetous because we are inspired by what we see on the outside and not necessarily what's prompting us from the inside. That is a thing. So defining your intention and desires is highly important. It is something to meditate on daily, to continuously seek in the Most High God to reveal unto you why. Remember like a child and they would get on your nerves, be like, why, and why this, and why that, and why this, and why that. And they're seeking to you all the time to discover the universe, to the mysteries thereof. I'm seeking revelation, I'm seeking explanation. Well, we do that with the Most High God all the time, staying in that childlike space. Why, Father? Why? Why this, Father? Why, Father? I do it all the time. I do. Gotta get that sip. So how often are you inquiring of the source directly? How often are you going into self and question and ask, like, what's this, Father? What's that? What's this? What's this? What's this? You can ask. People feel like they can't question God. That's not true. The Father says that you can seek diligently, and you should, to help have it revealed onto you, to give you peace. Yes, to know that the Father has a plan and a design and that you are healed within it, and that we are whole and complete. And everything comes from the source, and it is always the source acting in our lives at all times. The law of detachment. The law of detachment says that, yeah, things are going to happen, and we are in this experience, in this manifestation, but we are not to be attached to the manifestation, because this is not from whence we came. We came from the spirit realm, from the unmanifest. So to attach ourselves to the manifest leads us into error. it leads us into a state where we are unable to let go. We are unable to allow creation to freely manifest itself as it will, as it should, right? Staying in alignment with the Most High God's will, right? In the Most High God's will, it's allow creation to unfold so that it can express itself in every potential possible. Every potential. And all things are possible through the Most High God that creates all things. So, to remain detached from the fact that the source itself is acting everywhere, and that we will come across things that will infringe upon our beingness, and we have to sit in that from a detached standpoint so that we may continue to move on, that we may learn the lessons that it brought to us, be strengthened, and press forward and create anew, to take the energy of that event, transmute it, and press creation forward. That leads us into chapter 7, which is your Dharma, which is exactly that. It's to continue to press creation forward, to continue to create, to allow yourself to be aligned with the will of the Father, to align yourself with the will, and then press that energy out. And if we are seeking the Father, understanding our intentions and desires, operating with the law of least effort because we just are in tuned and in tapped with the flow, giving and receiving equally, understanding that we are pure potentiality, that our purpose here is to create and to allow creation to unfold uninhibited. Do we allow it? Remaining detached, because for to know that it is the Creator that is doing all things, we know that the intention is to do the will of the Father. And if you are desiring to do the will of the Father, because that is why heaven touched earth. You know, you are heaven. You are a spiritual being from heaven, a piece of heaven. And heaven came to earth to do what? So that it shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. And who directs heaven, pray tell? It is the source of all. And we do know. Do we want to go mindful? No. What would we like to go first? Source. Source says to understand that I am all. Now, all. The all. The all. The all. Yes, Father. The all. The truth. The infinite. Yes. For all times. Ooh, Father. Source says to please understand that it is the all. That Source says, I am all. I am all. You got to say it the way Father told me to say it, because if not, I can't move on. Father said, no. You will serve and you will be of service. And when I say this, that's how you got to say it. And if we can't get it out right, Source will make me keep saying it until we get it out. Okay. Yes. Yes, Father. Where would you like to go? Mindful message now. Yes, let's get some cards out. Y'all ready? We ready. Come on, Father. Can we bless all 3 decks at the same time? Nope, we're going to do one at a time. All right, then. Thank you, Father. Thank you so much, Holy Father. Thank you. You are with us, the Source, the Most High, the Logos, the Alpha and Omega. It's infinite intelligence, the intelligence of the all, the collective intelligence. Thank you for being with me. Please bring out the portion that we need for this message. Speak through us and to us to your wheat field. Please use these cards, Holy Father, as tools to deliver this message as I be surrendered, Holy Father, onto your will, my will, aligned with your will as heaven has touched earth, so that heaven has come to earth to do the will of the Father, and it shall be so. So says the source of all. Ashe. Whew. All right. Well, we did that. Let's get this crystal, get that energy in the hands. They definitely on the cards. We got to get it in the hands so we can do the work. Come on, Father Russell, your wheat field. I mean, I'm talking about some days it be like cold Crisco, y'all, and we have to get warmed up. We have to get in it. And the Father will come through and throw that heat on there. He will. He'll come through and throw the heat. Yes, Father. Yes, I know. We need to get these shuffled a little bit. Get some energy in there. You want either one of these? No, we're going to put them right on back in the deck. Father say, not them. Not them. You want this one? Nope. Okay, we're going to put that back in the deck. Let's slow on down. I feel the energy, y'all. I mean, like that last one. Father said, I am the source of all, and heaven has come to earth to do the will of the Father, and so shall it be. Okay? Because when the Father come through and said, you shall, what did I say? Father said, you shall say this. Oh, you going to say it. You going to get it out the way that, and I am surrendered. When I say, cannot, you want this one? Okay. Let's take our time. It's been one of those mornings, too. Like I've been feeling like a little bit ahead of the Father, a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Is it anything in here? Just a little bit. And it's been real subtle today. Like really have to slow down and tune in. What is it that the Father would have me say? What am I feeling, Father? Yes. Now that's a problem because the whole deck is upside down. Do you want this upside down? No. Releasing anger, Father says. Releasing anger. Anger is a natural emotion, but I recognize that holding on to it can be toxic for me. I look at the person who has caused me pain and see them as human. As a human being they are engulfed in, because they spiritual essence. But you've taken on the whole human being in its manifestation, and we're really attached to it, right? So I see them as the human they are being. I release the anger I feel and free myself. Freeing myself and expanding to love. Is this upright? Is it challenged? Yeah. Father said releasing anger is a challenge. Let's get these cards turned around the right way, too. Blow some of that air on that breath of life. Thank you, the force of the Father. Yes. That animating force, the divinity in motion. Yes, we put the divinity in motion. The divine is in motion. Do you want this card? No? Okay. You want that one? You want this one? No? You want this one? Yes, okay. Up and out. Up and out. Up and out. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. Oh, see, we talked about detachment. See, we can feel the emotion without remaining attached to it. We can feel it, observe it, see it, let it be, and then let it go. Let it flow. Let it go, let it flow. I must feel every emotion. It has to come up and come out. Yeah. I don't try to push my feelings away. I sit with them and feel them as I release them. Ooh, Father. Turn that into challenge too, beloved. We are pushing our feelings away, or we deny them as if they aren't there, or we sit and hold on to it. Releasing anger is a challenge, and allowing the feeling to come up and come out is a challenge. So releasing it, recognizing it, and working through that. See it. See it, beloved. No need to judge it. No need to judge. Just see it, to recognize it. Like a cloud, And think about if you were laying on your back in the grass like when you were a child. And when we had, real clouds that you could see. Like these big fluffy ones I could see over here on this coast. You could see the big old fluffy clouds. And you would lay out there and you would kind of imagine, oh, that looks like that, that looks like that. And you would watch them as they just roll back. Right? We can do that with emotion. We can see the emotion rise up. We can see it. We can observe it. And we can just let it roll by. We don't need to claim it. We don't need to call it. We don't need to judge it. Good, bad, or indifferent. It just is. It just is. It's like something that you really don't have an emotion towards out anyway. Like getting into that third party position. Like if you were to be a watcher of self, watcher of your own self, observe you, like how the book was saying, being an observer, right? Get that sip. If you were to be an observer of your own emotion, what would you see? As it comes up, can you step back and just look at it? Oh, look at that there. And let it float on by. I saw it. I recognized it. I gave it recognition. And then I allowed it to go on. It did not stay with me. I didn't hold on to it and allow it, that feeling, that emotion, to cause me to act in a way that's going to go against what it is that I'm intending and desiring. You know, not leaving your focus on it too long. Because what we put our attention and our focus on, do we manifest? So as those emotions come up, allow them to come up and see them roll on out. Up and out, beloved. Up and out. Let's get this next card. Do you want another one from here? All right. Where would we like to go next, Father? We got some ancient ancestors going on over here. Yes, so we're going to have to bless this set too. So just hang on with your girl. Ooh. I told you I kicked, well, maybe I didn't today. But, yeah, we got some energy flowing over here. So we be throwing cards and kicking the camera and all kind of stuff. Throwing crystals, you know. It just happens. So roll with your girl. Hang on in there. And just so you know, if you're vibing so far, subscribe. We about halfway through. Yeah. I don't know how long it's going to be, but subscribe. Thank you so much, Holy Father, for the infinite, for the all. Thank you so much. I recognize the all. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Holy Father, for being here with us. Please align my will with your will so that your will shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. Use these cards, Holy Father, as a tool to deliver your message onto your wheat field. And as I am your willing messenger, surrendered to do the work, our will in alignment. Yes, Holy Father, please, 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 please use me to deliver this message. And if you say that it is so and it shall be, please seal it with an ashe. Is there further that I should pray? Yes. Source of all says to align your will with thy will always. Ashe. Father says for us to align our will with the Father's will always. Yes? Yes. Thank you, Father. Blow that good breath on there, the force of life. Again, divinity in motion, y'all. Divinity in motion. Every time you breathe in and out, that's divinity in motion. Did you not know that you was endowed with those powers? You didn't know. Maybe you did. A lot of us do. Like it's a whole bunch of people waking up, are they not, Father? But is it to the, you know, bringing in all those pieces, bringing in all those pieces? Yes, reconcile. The Father say creation is whole. Stop separating me. That's what Father say. Don't separate thee. You are a whole being. You don't separate your arms from your legs. You don't separate your heart from your liver or your kidney or your spleen or your pancreas. No, beloved. Your hair on your head, each one of them is numbered by the Most High God. Do you want either one of these? No. Okay, let's put that back. Every hair on your head is numbered. You are whole and you are complete. Do you want either one of these? No. Okay, again, we got to slow down. We be getting fired up. Dude, let's get a shuffle. We be getting fired up, y'all. Spirit said we might have to pull this back. Pull it back. Pull it back, beloved. Sometimes it be like cooking with hot grease. Sometimes it be like that cold, thick Crisco. You got to get warmed up. And sometimes it be like putting it in a slow cooker, like the crock pot where it's just steaming on low, because you pull it out a pot roast that's going to need to be tender at the end of the day. Sorry for them cards. I know it might be a little loud. Father say you just banging them cards on the table. Don't you know that folks, my ears might be disturbed by that? We working with the senses here, the sensory. And so we have to be mindful. We do. All right. Father say this, ignite your passion. Yes. And I feel that with the release and the anger. Yeah, baby. Because, you know, that anger, it'll ignite a passion for sure. My hair is still dripping, y'all, just a little bit. It'll show enough, that anger ignites some passion. It do. Because the one thing that truly moves us is pain. It do. And pain pisses you off. It do. It do. But to detach from the anger and release it, and so that you can transmute it, it comes up, and then you transmute it and transform it, and you release it out, and that ignites a passion in you. Like whatever that event was that caused the strife, most likely it ignited something in you because it pissed you off, and whatever that's in that pistivity is your passion. Okay, Father said when you get pissed off, look at what you pissed off about and see how you can serve in that thing. I got a habit of tapping. Father is working with me not to do that. Yeah, so I apologize if I'm disturbing anybody. Work with your girl. Just hang on in there. We growing through this, our current situation. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. Father say take charge with authority. Take charge with authority, beloved. Yes. And that right there is on top of ignite your passion. And that flows up. So when you ignite that passion and you get going and releasing this anger, transmuting this anger, and using that anger to fuel that ignition of your passion, take charge with authority. Go forward in authority and strength, and know that the Most High God has you. That anger is in you for a reason, for you to ignite change. You want this or this? This one? Was it this? It's up underneath there. There we go. Shift your perception. Shift it. We got to see this thing from a new way, from a whole perspective. It's in a challenge. It is. Because people are still separating the source as if the Most High God is this or is that. No, the Most High God is all, and it uses all. I'm telling you that Malcolm X. Come on, Brother Malcolm, Mr. Little. I know Father calls him as Mr. Little. He done said that now his name ain't no X. We know why he did that and replaced his name with the X. But the Father said, Mr. Little, his philosophy on any means necessary was showing up the truth, because the source of all will use any means necessary to bring creation to the awareness that it is whole and that is complete, and that there is none beside or greater than the Most High God. The Most High God sits above all things, all things, all things. Sits above. Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do. He don't like that. Just saying. Is that true, Father? I can't say it. It's not my place. Just saying. Well, yeah. You want this one? This one. Is there anything else here? No? Okay. We're going to shade of that. Can I show him this last one? May I please, Father, sir? If you would allow it to be so. Yes or no? Well, you told me no, so we're going to sit here. Put that down. Father say something to you, he don't repeat it. He don't. He might send somebody to remind you what he said, but he ain't going to repeat it. No. So I said, when I tell you it's an eye shade of that, beloved. Okay. Are we ready for this one, Father? Yes, okay. Let's get this going. Let's get it going. We got, what is this one? It's the Angel Messages, right? I can't remember which deck this is. We got the box out. We didn't put the box away, did we, Father? No. Oh, here it is. Yes, the Angel Guide Oracle. That's what it is. Okay. Woo! Come on, let's pray. Holy Father, the Infinite, we know you are here with us. Yes, you are. Thank you so much. And thank you for bringing my will in alignment with your will. And yes, I recognize that when you speak, you say it is so, and that shall be. It is, and that is it. I thank you for the reminder and thank you so much. I surrender, I surrender, I surrender. Thank you so much. Please use these cards as your tool to bring messages to your we field. And as I am your surrendered messenger, please use me to deliver that message as my will is in alignment with your will that shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. It shall be, it shall be. And if you say that we are ready to go, please seal this space and this message at this time. Protect us, protect us. Thank you so much. And seal it with the Ashe. Is there anything else I should pray? Source says to understand that I am all, underline, Ashe. No need for me to repeat that. Believe y'all heard it. Okay, we gonna get a shuffle. Well, I feel like this is just real weird. Yeah, okay, let's get a shuffle. Yeah, raise your vibration. Did you want that? Yeah. But we are. And that's a good thing too, raising our vibrations, because that's what this space is about. It's about raising our vibrations. It's so much vitriol and hatred out there. Like everybody is talking about this, and this person is this, and this person is valuable, and I'm high value, and that's low value, and you ain't worthy, and you need to do this and listen to this. And oh, it was one brother that was on there. He was so upset. I was just like, wow, he sounds like he's really either been through some rough situations in relationships, or, you know, it's something deeper down in there. And I know that that is a part of what's happening in the collective, you know, because, you know, this brother said women are like children and they need to be almost like your energetic match, your eternal match, that the Most High will align your purpose with his purpose, and so that you too can do the will of the Father. Yeah. He said that women are like children and they need to be led. And I thought to myself, that is not what the Most High said. Where did that come from, beloved? Where are we getting this? Just make you go, You know, how many people are actually really studying in the Word and looking at this thing, like, from the beginning? I don't know. It's something for us to think about. I mean, balance is a whole thing, beloved. And even when we talk about balance, the Most High said, I mean, I'm just going to go back to the text that I cut my teeth on, not the, you know, because this message has been delivered before over time. But that text says that in the beginning, of course, the Creator made all things, but on day 6, as it's described, that the Creator, its infinite intelligence in the force of life, created man, and created man, male and female, in the Father's image. The image of creation itself, the unmanifest pure potential, the infinite intelligence, and the breath of life, and created us in duality, male and female did he create us, and gave us a charge, like told us to go forth, to multiply, to replenish, you know, all those things up there. And I find it odd that the Most High would tell creation to go forth and multiply, when being in this human vessel that he created us requires both to do so. Requires male and female. Because our brothers can't create without the female. Like, I need your seed and you need my womb. And that duality was created, beautifully designed from the beginning. Like, so neither one of us has a value that's more valuable than the other. We are equally valuable, equally designed differently, magnificently designed differently, in variety. But are we equally valued? Yes. Is our purpose equally yoked? Yes. Yes, it is. Because physicality, there's things that I cannot do that my brothers do. In physicality, there's things that we do that our brothers cannot do. And it's this whole conversation of, well, if the men went off to war, then women would need men. Yeah, we would, as with our brothers still need women. Because, my brother, you can't be fighting a war and feed yourself at the same time. You need support still. You need a helpmeet. And sisters, we need that strong support on the other side. The two work together. They balance the yin and the yang. Ooh, it's so beautiful the way the Most High did it. It really does. Like the way we are designed to fit together, to create together, to manifest together, and to pray together, to come to the Father together. Ooh, I had this whole feeling. Can we talk about it, Father? Yes, because we feel it, so it must be from you. All right, let's do it. I feel one pole, if that would be my male energy. And I feel the other pole, which is female, right? These two are both. Who is in the middle here? Source. Yes, Source is on here in the middle. So if my male is here and Source is working with my brother in his walk and development, and the female is here and Source is working with her in her development and her walk and purpose, both being walked with the Source intimate walk with the Source. And the Source is galvanizing them and giving them their purpose and their walk and development. And all of this energy and balancing is coming together to boom, right here. So now we got my male and we got the female. And what is still in the middle, beloved? What has bound them together? Who? Is that not the Most High God? Do they not come together like this in purpose so that the Most High's will can be done? Not leaning on to my brother's will solely, not leaning on to the sister's will solely, but they are bonded. Do we not believe that the infinite God, the source of all things, the creator, by its infinite intelligence, did not build and bake in the fact that these divine connections both align in purpose to the Most High God, not leaning on to our own understanding, but the purpose, the will of the Father. You come together with that thing, and you go to the Father and to the kingdom together. Woo! We walk together with the Father. We are here. I think that's one of the greatest things that went wrong with Adam and Eve. Eve let somebody else, a third party, come in. And she didn't take that back to Adam and say, hey, I heard this. Let us go to the Father and ask for revelation. But see, they don't tell Eve's story and how she was developed, so that's kind of like a missing piece, a missing link. Yeah, it is. You want this one? Okay. Yeah, intuition and downloads. What do we say? Intuition and downloads. Let us take that to the Father. Whatever it may be, we take it to the Father. We take it to the Father. She should have come to Adam. Hey, I heard this such and such and such and such. Somebody was trying to tell me something against what I know the Father already said to us. Let us go to the Father and find out the truth. Adam, you got this from Eve and she said go do this here? The Father said to what? Let us go to the Father and seek guidance. Do we believe that the Most High God, when has placed you with your divine match, that you are to fulfill your purpose, the Father's purpose? Fulfill that with, that he would not speak to you both? I believe he would. I believe that the example of Mary and Joseph says that. That angel of the Lord came to Mary and told her. That same angel of the Lord visited Joseph and told him. They were divinely matched for a purpose, to rear and raise the messenger. And in that way, did the Lord speak to them both and guide them both. It wasn't one leaning on to the other's understanding. They both were submitted to the Father. So if I am walking in union, me and my husband, with the Father melded together and molding us both, and we always come back here together, kneeling to the Father, seeking revelation and guidance. Whoo! Do you know the cosmic, what you could, birth something that'll change the world, did they not? So 2 examples. One didn't go to the Father. They did not. They hid from the Father, which was their error. They should have brought it to the Father. There's nothing that we cannot bring. There's nothing that we cannot bring to the source. Because guess what? The source is working in all things. Did you not think that he was testing them to see if they would bring it to the Father so that he could reveal it onto them? That they would keep his words and commandments where he had already taught them in the garden, walking intimately with them? I think about the fact that Mary's gospel is not shared. It's held secret. The same way that Eve's gospel is not shared. It's held secret. Maybe it's something in that secret space that's held that is only revealed when you come into union and you go to the Father. Those secrets, those mysteries will be revealed. That could be a thing. Father says yes. To come to the Father and have it revealed unto thee. Oh yeah, that's a whole thing. Do you want this one? Was it this one? Okay. Yeah, opportunity. Opportunity and change. When we take things to the Father like that, and we go in always seeking the revelation from the Most High God, that's definitely opportunity for change. Opportunity and change. Yes, it is. Do you want another card? No, we done with that. Ask and receive. That was on the bottom. Father said we can't pull it because that was the last one. This right here is the last one. But the bottom energy was ask and receive. Exactly what we were just saying. Ask and receive. Going to the Father all the time for revelation. To seek diligently. To come into union with your eternal match. Your energetic match. Your eternal mate. Aligned in purpose. In purpose. You, Eve, in your purpose. Healed and balanced. You, Adam, in your purpose, healed and balanced, intimate connection with the Most High, walking intimately so that you may hear what the Most High is commanding you, brother. What is the Most High saying? Are you linked onto your intention and desire, or are you linked into the Father's will? Eve, are you linked into your intentions and desires, or are you linked onto the Father's will? And if you both are submitted and the Most High brings you together, boom, that is a cosmic match. It is powerful. It was powerful. And to sit in a space where you two are humbled that you go to the Father for all things, having all things revealed onto you, knowing that if you are in union in that way, in covenant, that no man shall put asunder, the Most High will speak to you both. Will speak to you both. And you will go forward under direction under the Most High God. The Most High leads you both. Where? To wherever the source has brought you to go. Yes, wherever you are meant to journey. And you will honor each other as the source. Each other as the source. Each other here. Source up high. What is that? If he's here and she's here and the source is up high, that creates the triangle, beloved. Just imagine, male, female, source here. If you can just see that, that is a triangle. That is the strongest structure in existence. The triangle, those 3 points. Yes. You bring in children, now you got a point below. So your children down here, mom, dad, mom, Most High, still doesn't change. Balance, holding the balance. Because one cannot do it without the other. We were designed to go like this here. We were designed to go just like this here. With what on the top of both of us? The source of all. Leading. That way neither one of us fall into error. Beloved, I don't fall into error, and you don't fall into error. And I don't follow you into error because you decided to stray off from what the Most High God says. And you don't fall into error because I decided to stray off from what the Most High God says. We both come back here. We come back here because we are humbled in knowing that this manifestation is built from the unmanifest with the manifest. We get downloads, but we need to seek clarity. And we need to have revelation. And to go to the Father together in all things, to have revelation onto us, I think it's pretty powerful. And I think that's what we are all seeking. I think that's what we hunger for. And I believe wholeheartedly has been revealed unto me that if we can come back to that state, beloved, and put the Most High God in front of us all, leaning on to Him, to it, for all things do we lean. I think we could start to correct this ship. I do. Because it's going to take the strength of our brothers, and it's going to take the softness of our sisters. It's going to take all of it. Coming together in balance. Understanding that we all are called by the Most High God, beautifully and wonderfully made and designed for a purpose. Whatever anger that you're holding on to, work on releasing it. Get it up and out. It will fuel you. It will ignite that passion. And as it does ignite it, take charge with authority. That's what this card says. Take charge with authority. Yeah. Because that right there, intuition and downloads that you're getting, is from the Most High God. But to shift your perception, to shift it, to see that everything is source, everything is source, everything is source. And we are to take everything back to the source. Because again, this vessel is sensation. Yes, beloved, it's all sensation. The skin, the biggest organism on the body, receives touch. It's sensation. It receives light that we use in our processes for goodness, for the vessel. Yes, it does. These eyes receive energy and light, information. We manifest the visions in our mind. Our ears receive sound waves as energy. We put together the words and the meaning in our mind. Our noses, the smell, this coffee smells good. Okay. The taste, the emotion, right? The wonderment of the fact that we have a one-mind consciousness. I think that's up to 7 now. And then number 8 is the fact that we are all. We have an intuition. And we have a one-mind consciousness. There we go, Father. Thank you for bringing it back. 6 is our emotion. 7 is our intuition. Eighth wonder of this creation is the fact that we are connected in a one mind, collective mind, the infinite all, the mind of the infinite. We are a piece of it. Consider yourself a brain cell. Yeah. I don't know how people felt about that, but just to know that you are a piece of the grand cosmic mind, the mind of the Most High God are you. And you can create and demand whatever you want. And you are designed for a purpose, and you are a piece of heaven, and you've come here to earth. And you've come here to earth to do the will of the Father on earth as it is in heaven. And you have a divine match. Yeah, you have a divine match that was purposely created so that we can combine and do the will of the Father. To come together and balance and respect each other as source. Respect each other as source. Yes. So I respect you, my brother. Just as I respect the Most High God, I respect you. I give you your respect and your position. I do. And we also are asking for the same. To respect us as you would respect the Most High God. Because we like to lean into your wife shall submit unto her husband. But we don't lean into the fact that husbands are to reverence their wives as they reverence the Most High God. It's a two-way street. One not leaning on to their own understanding, but both coming into alignment under the Most High God to do the will of the Father. The will of the Father. Can we ponder on that this day? I hope so. I hope you can vibe. And if you vibed, please subscribe. And if it's something that you care about, share it out. You know, we only do nothing but sit around and chop this thing up so we can do what Father say? Chop this shit up. Get it up and get it out. Yes, because we got some anger down in here that we need to release. You see them breaking them chains? Let them chains go, brother. Release that anger. Release it, sister. Release it. Because it's a whole lot of passion that's ignited out here. It is. It is. But are we shifting the perception with that thing there? Are we doing that? Are we shifting the perception? Because we getting some intuition and some downloads. We are. We are. And it's a whole lot of people that is taking charge with authority. They are. But are they moving in the way? Because Father pulled his perception upside down, said the perception is flipped. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But we do have the opportunity. We have the opportunity in this day to start making a change. We do. Are they going to change? That's in a challenge. It's yet to be seen, Father said. And the all needs to change is what I feel. Like all, like it's spinning around like this. I feel like Father is moving it. Yeah, all. Why? Because we the wheat, baby. We the wheat. And you called for good bread. You are. But how good of a bread you're going to be, how edified you are, it's all about your ability to change your perception, to understand that we all of it, every piece of it, is come from divinity. It is divinity in motion. It is. We are not simply something, to be whatever folks is out here thinking that is. I shall not call it out because, I don't know all. And I do know that there is a lot of people out here that is trying to bring balance. And I would challenge anyone, baby, to lean into that. Lean into balance and see how much better does it feel. That emotion comes up, see it. Where does it come from? See it, but let it roll on by you. Don't hold on to it. You can use the energy of it to transform, to release the anger. Yeah, but do it in a way that's balanced. Your passion is ignited, but why, beloved? What is it that you really want to say from a healed space or a space that promotes healing? Yes, we got enough vitriol out here to last us for I don't know how many cycles, but to change the vibration of the plane, we need to lean on to the source and understand that all things come from the Father. And if this even it is a will of the Father. And it prompts conversations as these, because it definitely ignited me when I listened to, a brother, he definitely sound like, he has something to say and a voice to speak, and you have people underneath your ear. And we are continuously spreading the vitriol and the disrespect for each other. I don't disrespect you, brother. I recognize the hurt that's there. Someone has hurt you. That's what that is. Someone has betrayed you. You put your trust in someone that you weren't matched to. We've all done it on both sides. We've all been disappointed and we've all been betrayed. We've all been lied to. We've all been cheated on. We've all been left and abandoned. It is. But it is to teach us. One, are you done with your walk, beloved? Are you fully developed, brother? Because if you are you able to recognize who your energetic match is? And does she have the attributes and characteristics that are needed to help you reach the purpose that the Most High has placed on you? Is she aligned with your purpose? Sisters, we too are hurting, grieving, carrying loads, and folks are tired. Everyone is going through it. We feel it. We do. But are you done with your Eve walk? Probably not, because they didn't describe it to you. To know that you have one, that you need to be connected to the Most High God in order to have your purpose revealed, so that you are fully developed and balanced and able to discern who your energetic match is, what your purpose aligns to. We all are in the same boat for many of us. Many. Won't say all, because there's plenty of us that's getting it right. They understand this thing, they getting it. And they flowing, you know. And we see those examples of those marriages and relationships that do that. This here oil that I anointed myself is just going everywhere. So if I look a little, you know, extra anointed today, that's what that is. Okay. Anywho, it is very important, vitally important, that we finish our development with the Most High God and have an understanding and awareness of what the Most High God placed on us as a purpose. What it is that we are designed to do, so that we come into union with the person that is designed for us to marry that purpose with. Your purpose, brother, will be married to my purpose, and we will come together in purpose for the will of the Father. And everything that we go through, the Father will carry us through, because we will be bonded to the Father in union. I think that is a beautiful synopsis of marriage. It is something that I long for. I'm all in for that. Hey, wherever my energetic match may be, I know that he is in preparation for me. And as I journey in my purpose, we will align. And that is the will of the Father. But until then, until that now, we're going to do our work. Yes, we will. And we will continue on our walk. And when we shall meet, beloved, I know not. It is uncertain. But I do know that it is certain to happen. And I lean into that faith, that self-confidence, that shown up self-assuredness, that what the Most High God said, it'll be. It shall be. Why? Because we are heaven touching earth, so that what's done on earth can be done as it is in heaven. And I stand on that. Oh, yeah. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I hope you enjoyed this. This, you know, we kind of got hot, got to cooking, cooled it down, you know, went through all kind of phases here. And I pray that the pieces came together well for you in terms of being able to reconcile this, and that you were able to vibe. And if you were able to vibe, subscribe. Please do. And if it is a message that you care about, share it out. You know, it's just that simple. And if you really do, you like to come in here and just sit for a spell, hit that bell too, because when we put these up, you'll be notified, okay? So until the next now, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you just like I love me. Why? Because I love the source that created us all. Until the next time, next now, here on the Terrorism with Tarot Show, it's an Ashe. Mwah.